When you are doing your presentation, you seem most credible when you show both sides of the information, both sides of the topic. So say you're doing your research paper, or you're doing your informative or your persuasive speech on something that's political. You want to show both sides of the issue by maybe using sources from both Fox News and CNN, or Fox News and NBC. You're going to show both the conservative stance and the liberal stance. If you're doing something on a different topic, you're going to want to show both the pros of what you're advocating for and the negatives or the cons of what you are advocating for. The reason why we do that is when you show both sides of the issue, you are showing that you have thoroughly researched this and you're not just going off of your own opinion, but you're showing that you've looked into other opinions and you've still come out to that opinion. On an informative speech, you don't promote a certain opinion, you just inform. So it is integral, it is important that you show both sides of the issue, because you're just informing them. You're just informing them on the different ideals of what's happening or whatever your topic is. So say you're doing your informative speech on a certain product. Now, this isn't going to be what you're going to be doing your informative speech on, but you're going to be, let's say, for instance, that you're doing your informative speech on MAC Cosmetics, because a lot of people have done their informative speeches on that. We've changed the topic, so you can't do that, but they have. And you can show that it's a really good cosmetic. It is good for your skin, or a myriad of different things. But you also need to show that maybe it clogs pores. Maybe it's really expensive, which it is. And maybe they test on animals, just a variety of different things. You can go through you can go through a variety of different aspects of the product, but you need to show both the positives and the negatives of said product. Now, whenever you're doing this on a social issue, you need to show both sides of what that social issue is. So let's say, for instance, that you decide to talk about gun control or the gun debate. You're going to want to talk about both the idea of gun control and about the Second Amendment, gun rights. So you're going to want to show the views of people who are advocates of controlling guns or passing laws to control guns. But you're also going to want to talk about, for your informative speech, on maybe the view of hunters who like to use guns for hunting, or the people that advocate for having guns for protection, or just having the people who advocate for the freedom to have guns even. Because some people that don't have guns promote at least having the freedom to have guns, because we've been guaranteed that freedom in the Bill of Rights. So I hope you've got an idea today on how to show balance in your informative and your persuasive speeches. You're going to want to say you have 3 main points. You are going to want to make sure that at least one of those points talks about the other point of view, per se. Or you can have all 3 points talk about both by saying that I'm going to look at the first aspect of freedom, and you talk about the differing views on that freedom. And then your second point can be a different idea that you're looking at through both points of view. And then your third point can be a third idea that you're looking at through both points of view. But whatever you do, you need to make sure that you spend the same amount of time on one view as you do the other view. So that's how you get balance. That's how you become credible. That's how you seem to be an expert, because it shows that you do thorough research. So I hope this helps you prepare your informative speeches and your persuasive speeches. And I look forward to the products that you develop. Thank you.